On the first night in his new house, Daniel found a Polaroid tucked inside a kitchen drawer. It showed the house, nothing unusual, except the photo had been taken from inside the upstairs hallway. Daniel shrugged and tossed it aside. Old homeowners left junk behind all the time. The next morning, he found another Polaroid on the kitchen counter. Again, it showed the house. This time the picture was of the living room, taken sometime during the night. Daniel stared at it for a long moment. He lived alone. By the third morning, there was another photograph. This one showed him asleep in bed. He called the police immediately. Officers searched the property from top to bottom, doors locked, windows secure, no signs of entry, no attic access, no crawl space, nothing. One officer suggested it was a prank. Another suggested Daniel install cameras. So he did, 6 of them, every room except the bathroom. That night he barely slept. The next morning another Polaroid waited on the kitchen counter. Daniel grabbed it with trembling hands. It showed him sitting at his desk the previous evening, staring directly into one of the cameras. He rushed to the footage. Every camera recorded normally all night. No intruders, no movement, nothing. Then he noticed something strange. At exactly 3:14 a.m., every camera glitched for 1 second, just one, a single black frame. Daniel enhanced the footage and froze the missing frame. His stomach dropped. The cameras hadn't gone black. Something had been standing directly in front of each lens, something tall enough to block the entire view. 1 figure per camera, 6 figures, standing motionless, watching. Daniel didn't sleep that night, or the next. He sat in the living room with every light on and a baseball bat across his lap. At 3:14 a.m., the lights flickered. The cameras blinked. 1 second, then normal again. Nothing happened. Relieved, Daniel laughed nervously. Maybe it was electrical. Maybe... A soft sound interrupted him. The click of a camera shutter, right behind his head. He spun around. Nobody there, just a fresh Polaroid sliding slowly across the floor. The photograph showed Daniel sitting in the living room, holding his bat, looking frightened, and behind him stood 6 tall figures. But that wasn't the worst part. In the photograph, all 6 were facing the camera, meaning none of them had been standing behind him when the picture was taken. They had all been standing in front of him, watching him stare into the empty room